Greetings everyone, welcome to my review of Sonic the Hedgehog issue 217. I've actually wanted to review this issue for some time, and the next one, because this 2-issue story arc is actually one of my favorites in the entire series, and you're about to find out why. The story begins with Sonic the Hedgehog and Bunnie fighting each other. What are the circumstances this time around? The story then goes back a day as the two of them are heading towards Sandblast City to aid the local population. The reason only Sonic and Bunnie are going is they are familiar with how the Sandblasters operate, and Sonic left Tails behind in case something happens to the two of them. The Hedgehog's instincts are as sharp as ever because as they approach the city, Bunnie's robotic limbs malfunction and she plummets down to the ground. Sonic's pissed off at the apparent double cross, and he burrowed straight into the city to confront the inhabitants. One spin dash subdues Sonic. How's it feel, huh? And once again, he comes face to gun with Jack Rabbit. Sonic explains what happened to Bunnie, and the Sandblasters reveal that it was their electromagnetic pulse that took her down, and she is now a prisoner of Eggman's forces. They will help Sonic out if Sonic helps them capture one of Eggman's bases. Jack explains that the former Robians who terrorized the city and somehow went back to normal ran back to Eggman's arms and became his cybernetic enforcers. The Eggman Empire base the Sandblasters want? The Oil Ocean Refinery. Wait a minute, Oil Ocean? Meanwhile, Bunnie wakes up in the enemy's camp. As she is about to pummel some mooks, she is greeted by their friendly leader. The reason? Turns out, he is a long-lost relative of Bunnie's, Uncle Beauregard Rabot, or Rabo, because it's revealed in this issue, the T is actually silent, and he is known by his troops as the Baron. Shooing away his underlings, Bunnie and her uncle spend some time catching up. Bunnie tells her uncle about her robotization, joining the Freedom Fighters, and getting married. Now, while the Baron is excited for his niece, at the same time, he shows disdain that her husband essentially is associated with the Kingdom or Republic of Acorn. The Baron then tells Bunnie his situation. He and his followers were once Robians terrorizing the Sandblasters, until one day they became normal again. They tried to make peace with the Sandblasters before leaving, but the Sandblasters, being who they are, treated them like crap. It apparently got so bad that the former Robians had to seek help from the one person powerful enough to rival the Sandblasters, Eggman. The Baron and his followers struggled to survive, while maintaining guard over the Oil Ocean Refinery. Bunnie understands the situation and will do everything she can to help them. Alright, the next day, both parties are heading towards the Oil Ocean Refinery, and Sonic decides to rescue Bunnie now. Oh, Sonic. If you only knew who you just punched because, you just pissed Bunnie off. Sonic explains that he does not want Eggman's goons holding on to the Oil Ocean facility, while Bunnie does not want the facility to fall into the hands of the Sandblasters, and thus we are about to see the fight at the beginning of this issue. We also have a backup story featuring the debut of Cream the Rabbit, her mother Vanilla, and her companion Cheese the Chow. They are under attack by Snively because he wants to drill their land of powerful energy for the Eggman Empire. Not if Amy Rose has anything to say about it. The problem is, she cannot reach the top of the machine by herself. Cream offers to help Amy and gives her a lift. Well, after convincing her mom, that is. Together, the two manage to stop the drilling machine at the cost of the rabbit's home. Whoops. So Amy helps the rabbit family pack up and move to New Mobotropolis, and Amy assures Cream that the Chow are also welcome there, and Cream suddenly has a new friend. And the reason that the Chow were there, well, the Chow are drawn to mystical energies, and they were trying to protect the Chow while under attack. So, there's that. Let's tackle the backup story first, which does a few things. First, it finally brings Cream, Vanilla, and Cheese into the main comic continuity. While they have appeared in comic format before, it was in Sonic X. I've read somewhere that the reason Cream and company did not show up in the main comic until now was because of their appearance in the Sonic X comic. and some mandates, I'm not entirely sure. The second reason for this story is to remind the reader that yes, Chow exists in this universe. Heck, issues 173 and 174 had backup stories featuring the little creatures. And third, this is a small setup to some Sonic Universe story called Treasure Team Tango or something. Tracy Yardley provides the pencils, and I don't know if it's him or the inker, but some character drawings look a bit rougher than normal. I'm going to give this issue, well, the backup issue, a 7 because while it's a little fun, it was just telling the reader here, oh, Cream the Rabbit and her family are now in the comics. Hooray. Now for the main story. It works for me for a number of reasons. 1. Use of continuity. For those who don't know, way back in issues 62 and 63, Sonic and Tails were guests of the Sandblasters. It turns out, though, the Sandblasters wanted to keep Sonic and Tails around permanently. But Sonic ruined those plans and Jack Rabbit swore vengeance. He thought he would have his chance when the Sandblasters captured Bunnie in issue 119, and planned on using her as bait to lure Sonic in. Bunnie, however, broke out and left the Sandblasters to once again struggle with the Robians. There were some more continuity things, such as how the Robians became flesh and blood again. The answer? Aliens did it. I'm serious. We'll save that for another time. Now there's Bunnie's uncle, the Baron. He was actually mentioned once, a throwaway line from issue 39. Yes, the issue in which Sonic became a robot. From that one line, Ian Flynn created one of the best characters we had in a good while. A quote-unquote villain you kinda want to root for. Actually, this is a perfect time to talk about world building here. Let's head back to the Sandblasters. The only one up to this point that had a name and personality was Jack Rabbit. Sure, the main Sandblasters appeared in previous issues, but they mainly stayed to the background. Here, they have been given names and personalities. And they are homages to the cartoon industry. Take Tex the Lizard and Avery the Bear. Combine the two names and we have a nod to famous cartoonist Tex Avery. Now we have Shifty Wolf and Jolt the Roadrunner, and they are nods to Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner. Let's head to their enemies, who were victims of circumstance. We see them struggle, and, well, we get this one focus on this individual right here, Matilda. Why, you may ask? Well, let me put it this way. The Chaotix quest that I reviewed some time ago has the answer. Mighty sister! Basically, what it comes down to is the freedom fighters are a-holes, and the villains are sympathetic. Finally, this story marks the debut of some artist named Ben Bates. Kidding aside, his first job in this comic is awesome. Enough said. Now, I've talked longer than I should about this issue. Thankfully, there is a part 2, so folks, if you think I missed some things like, oh, Oil Ocean, oh, what about the name of the title? I'll get to that in 218. It's coming up, folks, so no worries. In the meantime, I will give the main story a 9 out of 10, and with that, I will see you at my 218 review. Bye now.